Hey everyone, I'm back. It's Saturday, January 28th, 2023, and it's Try Takes Season 2, Episode 2, and you are lucky enough to be hanging out with us today. I'm Dan Allback, as always, coming from Marist College. I'm here with a few characters, so let's see what they're up to. Oh, hey Sam.
Hey, Try Takes.
Oh, hey. What you got? Dude.
Intro.
Why don't you show everyone what you just
Ranch seasoning. Best seasoning money can buy.
It's good. I just don't know if it's worth like the
sodium levels.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Last weekend sucked. Giants lost.
We'll get into that. Trust me, we'll get into that.
So I kind of looked like an idiot for hyping up the game.
We gonna talk about them today? Are you ready to talk about that?
I'm gonna need a drink first.
Oh, hey Luke.
Hey.
What's up?
Nothing. We're chilling.
Yeah.
We are picking.
Picking? What are you looking forward to today?
Today?
Yeah.
The Lakers play the Celtics at 8:30. With Anthony Davis and Lonnie Walker coming back for the Lakers.
Nice.
Should have a mostly healthy Celtics team. That will be one to watch for sure.
I have something that might be interesting to you. This NFL prospects back in the day, I was looking deep in the league, and I saw something that really caught my eye. Let me pull it up here. Yeah, it's only a picture, which is the weirdest part. Hold on.
So no film.
No film. Just
no film to break down.
Just a picture. It's so weird. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, I want to know if you guys know anything about them. There it is.
I'm curious.
Yeah. First off, his QB's got a beanie on. Man, he looks like a stud. I think so. This got to be practice. Looks like they're doing some flag drills, but look at that ball handling ability. Had the ball handling since day one.
But he walked so CMC could run.
It looks like a pass catching back. Not gonna lie, quick. Where'd he go, Luke? Where'd this guy go?
Yeah, he's still there. That dog is still there.
Yeah. Better show out when we're playing football.
I know.
Oh man.
RB1. Dribbling heads off the turf.
Stop.
We should have a Try Takes football game.
We should.
Derrick Henry.
We'll have like a charity football match, but not Sidemen.
Sidemen who?
Yeah, exactly. Stop sharing that for now. Go back to us. So
that was me, by the way. Try Takes. That was me.
If you weren't surprised at all. So season 2, episode 2, we got some stuff to talk about. Let me turn off this music because I think we're good. Now, some things I wanted to bring up. We got some logos coming soon. My guy, Andrew Hard, his brother, Gavin, shout him out. We're working on our logos right now, so they should be in soon. We're going to try to put them up on videos. We can make the blog website once we get some backdrops. So I'm really excited about that. Starting to finally get some branding. Some other things we're going to talk about today. Now, last time we kind of talked about just football, and we're going to do mostly football today because of the status of the games tomorrow. But I'm going to start us off with a little MLB recap.
Real quick though.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Sam. His mock draft should probably be out pretty soon. He did a one on video where he did a mock draft this year's NFL draft, and he's very knowledgeable in the topic. So I highly recommend that when that goes out, you check it out.
We don't give you a lot of credit, but I don't think either of us nearly have the draft knowledge that you do. So
no, for sure not.
I mean, you guys, yeah. Thank you. There might be some surprises, but I feel like it's pretty straightforward draft,
Okay.
kind of how it's supposed to happen. Spoiler alert: Bryce Young to the Colts.
I see. I genuinely see that. So
Yeah,
I like that. And maybe when's that video going to be out? When do you think?
it should
Pretty
be
soon.
out today or tomorrow.
Okay. Well, and we'll put some announcements up on the site, on the socials. So I think we're gonna start a Twitter soon. I kind of wanted to just.
We should. I
For-
think that would be pretty good.
I feel like, yeah, I just feel like that's a good starting point. Maybe pay for
Yeah.
some Twitter blue. Get our. Imagine, dude.
Money
Like,
on.
someone's just like scrolling. They see like ESPN try takes breaking news. We're right up there with like talking baseball and shit. So,
So wait, with Twitter now, like, do
Yeah.
you still have to have a certain status to get verified? Like,
There's different
Or-
types of
Yeah, they're-
verification.
you just
they
have to
did
buy
different colors.
notifications no matter what.
So
There's like yellow,
Yeah.
blue, and then
So
there's
bl-
different icons now. So there's like the circle icons, and then there's the squares
Yeah.
for businesses.
So,
I
people
saw
that-
Biden had a gray one. I think that's for like
It's
government.
for government, yeah.
So like verified government officials get gray. Yellow is kind of legacy accounts. So if you had it before, I think you can opt to make your verification yellow, and then blue you can still have it blue if you don't have to pay for it, but blue just shows that you might have paid for it. So
Okay.
it still looks good. I think it honestly is not even a bad investment for, like, I think I want to get it for center field. That'd be cool, but just it makes the news site look more official, you know. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's break down today's episode. So first, I'm going to start us off with some MLB transactions. We'll go real fast with those. Then we're going to kick it to Luke to lead us in a discussion about NBA All-Stars, starters, and some snubs, which very interesting topic. I feel like we talk about this system every year. And then, you know, obviously with football, Sam will lead us with some of these first thoughts of the games last week with those awesome Giants performances. And then go into the conference games, our picks, kind of like we did last episode. So I think without further ado, I want to get started if you guys will have me. So
Yeah.
let's kick it. Let me kick it to All Backs rapid fire roster recap.
Let's get it.
What do we think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Wake
Hold on,
up.
I gotta get the music. One sec. All right, we're gonna start off with Kansas City signing Aroldis Chapman yesterday to a 1-year, $3.5 million deal, highest walk rate of any pitcher last year, minimum 30 innings pitched. He was dismissed from the Yankees postseason roster after skipping a practice and chilling in Miami. Big downgrade after getting paid $20 million a year to do basically blow games in their biggest moments. So I'm sure Sam's happy about that now that he's gone.
Have fun, Kansas City.
Yeah, exactly. Baltimore DFA'd our hero, Darwinson Hernandez. Darwinson, kind of the same situation, lefty reliever, can't really throw strikes. I'm expecting some team will pick him up. I don't know. He's got potential. If he continues to throw strikes, he's fine. Anyway, moving on. We're going to go back to Baltimore. Swerving Cole Irving, who posted a 3.98 ERA and a 1.16 whip last year. And Verbritsky are traded to the Athletics for Darrell Hernandez, their number 16 prospect. So the Orioles prospect system is fine. They basically give up nothing and get a bona fide starter. Let's see what they can do in the AL East. The Boston Red Sox signed Adam Duvall 1 year, $7 million with incentives. Duvall only played 80 games with his returning team last year, the Braves. Didn't post great numbers, lowest OPS plus since 2018. Red Sox DFA Matty Backpacks to get the roster spot. Had a terrible 2021, not a good 2022 campaign.
Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes. You didn't know about that. That's cool. We'll talk about that maybe. Kansas City trading Alberto Mondesi and a player to be named later for to the Boston Red Sox for Josh Taylor, struggling reliever, except Mondesi only played in 13 games last year. Red Sox need someone competitive in the shortstop position, only played 13 games, like I said, strikes out a lot. And another signing they made, Jorge Alfaro, strikes out more than anyone in the league. Mets signed Tommy Pham to kind of fill that outfield depth and again extend Jeff McNeil 4-year $50 million. Great for them. And then the big trade: Miami Marlins get Luis Arias for Jose Salas in the number 5. Well, I think number 5 for the Marlins prospects. Torrio and Pablo Lopez. Marlins making some moves with the Twins. Rays extensions. 3 big extensions. Jeffrey Springs 4-year $31 million. Locking up pitchers. Pete Fairbanks 3-year $12 million. And Yandy Diaz 2 hours ago 3-year $24 million. Thoughts? Any thoughts initially about any of those transactions?
Well, as the only non-Red Sox fan here, I think it's kind of stupid that
No boy.
you traded away Josh Taylor for Mondesi. Like, I get Josh Taylor's a struggling reliever, but that's the one thing the Red Sox don't have is arms. So why get rid of an arm for a guy that's probably going to play 30 games?
I disagree. I think if I'm, and Luke, you can back me up in this or disagree with me if you want. This offseason has already been a C+, but one of the positives is replenishing the bullpen. Chris Martin, Kenley Jansen, some other guys I'm forgetting. I'm pretty sure we have 4 or 5 new arms in there. Josh Taylor. Joely Rodriguez. That's our lefty reliever.
You guys got Joely?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, that was a while. That was very early. So, Josh Taylor, I'm going to look up his numbers right now. I know they weren't that great, especially towards the tail end of the year. They need a shortstop, and if they want to be not last, they need a shortstop. I'm willing to give up a guy with a 1.3 whip. So,
but Mondesi's going to play like 30 games.
Oh, that's very well true. And then we're going to have to put Arroyo at second. So, whatever. Luke's thoughts?
I don't know, man. I think that the Arias trade is really good. Both sides. I don't really have much thought because I've kind of already processed like a lot of the moves that have already happened. In terms of the Red Sox offseason, I'd say it was fine. Yeah. Any real needle movers? Not really. Extending Devers was great. Yeah. But that was kind of a given.
I think I do kind of want to talk about the Rays extensions, because if any team doesn't spend money, it's the Rays, and they just gave out over $60 million, which is a lot for them. They don't what's the biggest contract extension in their history? Like Kevin Kiermaier. They don't give out a lot of money. Maybe like a Fred McGriff. So it's interesting, and these aren't names that jump out at you. Like Yandy, just kind of utility guy, not really anything special. Pete Fairbanks, good reliever, definitely worth $4 million a year. I'd say he's always pretty healthy. And then Jeffrey Springs, 4-year $31, kind of a back end guy for who they have. So
they've seen the way the A's have done it.
Yeah.
And they're following the Moneyball formula, but then they also realize, okay, there are guys that we're going to have to pay to stay on the team. And I think it's really smart that they're actually willing to pay for certain guys.
Yeah, these are guys that are they're not going to break your team. They're not going to make it though, but they do lock it down.
But Wander, isn't he on a 12-year contract?
Yeah, he's on a long deal. Yeah.
Smart.
You look at where that's probably their biggest contract they've ever been out, Wander, right? Their lineup right now: Yandy, Wander, Randy, Brandon Lau, Harold Ramirez, Manny Margot, Jonathan Aranda is their current first baseman, Christian Bethencourt at catcher, Jose Siri at center field. I forgot about Jose Siri. So it's a Rays looking lineup. I always can't with them, but their rotation is great. McClanahan, Glasnow, Rasmussen, Zach Eflin, forgot about that, and Jeffrey Springs. So definitely good enough for like middle tier of the AL East, especially with how something like that. Because even though our team signed giant contracts, can't win for shit. So good for the Rays, but yeah, these are all pretty blanket though, and I'm ready to move on to the NBA if you guys are.
Yeah.
Luke, why don't you just give us some of your reactions, because I think the community's kind of
yeah, let's get into it. So about halfway through the NBA season, there have been some breakout stars. There have been some players that have been playing, as expected. So now when it's all time for all-star nods, we get into the starters that were announced on TNT. So for the East, the captain is Giannis, which bit of a surprise. Giannis is having a questionable season. He's been hurt and he's not performing as well as he has been. But then aside with him, we got two Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, who are 100% deserving of those nods. Kyrie has been great coming back for the Nets. He's been playing consistently. KD, although he's hurt, I think he'll be back in time for the All-Star game, and he's just been playing unreal in his late season. He shows no signs of slowing down. I think it's very deserving. Now, me personally, this might be a string of bias, but in another spot, Jason Tatum, four-time All-Star, four-time consecutive All-Star. I really agree with that nod because he's been playing so well. I've been following his entire season. He is my favorite player in the NBA. But
best player of the best team.
Yeah. So, but then the other guard spot is Donovan Mitchell. Dropped 71 points earlier this season with the Cavs. Great acquisition for them. Worth every pick, everything they gave up. He's been great for Cleveland. Now on the West, the captain is LeBron James, who in his 38, 39-year-old season, he's been playing unreal. Dropping 40-point games. He's setting records, milestones, whatever. And then his guard positions, Steph Curry. I mean, he's been hurt, but it's Steph Curry. How could you not? The fans love him. Media loves him. Four-time All-Star, the other guard spot, Luka Doncic, playing like the MVP this year. I don't think he's going to win it, but we'll get into that later. Luka's been fantastic for the Mavs. Very bright future there in Dallas. And then Zion Williamson with the Pelicans. That team has been very, very good. They made the great acquisition of CJ McCollum last year, and now that they're fully healthy, they're really making a huge stand in the Western Conference. And of course, Nikola Jokic, my personal pick for MVP this year with the Denver Nuggets. He's unreal, leading the league in triple doubles this season. He's the best center we've seen in a very long time. And when all is said and done, he will be one of the best centers in the NBA. But that being said, that doesn't mean that there weren't some snubs. So a couple that I want to get into is, of course, Joel Embiid. Second right now in the MVP race. Philly has been playing very well.
Unreal.
They didn't start out so hot with James Harden and Tyrese Maxey getting hurt pretty early on in the season. But, they're storming back. I think they are second in the East right now, behind the Celtics. They're only a couple games behind because the Celtics are on a 2-3 game losing streak, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So Joel Embiid could definitely make the spot, honestly, over Jason Tatum, as much as I hate to say that, or Kevin Durant, honestly, but either one. And another guard that I want to talk about in the East is Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. Jaylen Brown has been fantastic this year. Clearly, he's going to be an all-star reserve. That's no question. But does he deserve a starting spot? I don't know. Dan, Sam, what do you think about Jaylen Brown?
He does not deserve a starting spot.
I love Jaylen. I love Jaylen Brown. I'll start first because I do unfortunately agree with Sam at this case. There's two good talent in these top five in the East. I mean, so small forward, right? So he'd have to take over or shooting guard, small forward. So he'd have to take over.
He'd either take over for Kyrie or Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, there's no. I just don't see that. Donovan
But
Mitchell has
wait.
been playing out of his mind.
Okay, but now hear me out here, right? Averaging about 27 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists on 49% field goal with 33% from the 3, which is low for him, but he's still averaging 27 points a game. That is really, really impressive.
That is really impressive. I won't lie.
Jaylen Brown, yeah, those are his numbers.
However, Donovan Mitchell has been playing out of his mind.
No, it's not Donovan Mitchell. That's the question here. It's Kyrie Irving, who has also been playing great, but
yeah, I mean,
I don't disagree with you.
Obviously, Kyrie does have a little bit of notoriety advantage. Just gonna read off Kyrie's stats real quick: 27.2, 5 and 5 on 48% shooting, 37.6 on threes, 90% free throw, efficiency of 56.8. So that's pretty similar.
It's very similar.
What were his rebounds and assists?
7 and 3.
Okay,
so you make up the difference.
You're making up the difference.
Yeah.
God, man, I don't know. What was his field goal percentage?
48.9.
Ooh, wow. That I don't know. That's honestly a coin toss. I mean, I think Jaylen Brown's played more games just because of the whole stuff with Kyrie at the beginning of the year. Kyrie has played in 37. How many has Jaylen Brown played in?
44.
Yeah. So I think that you could definitely. Is it crazy to say that Jaylen Brown deserved the spot? However, SGA.
So yes, that was the other guy I wanted to talk about, but that's the Western Conference. He would have to beat out either Steph Curry or Luka Doncic. And let's be honest, he's not beating out Luka Doncic. So let's just compare him and Steph Curry.
He's probably having a better year than Steph. But...
Well, Steph has been out, a good
amount
portion of the
year. While you look up those stats, Sam, what do you think on the Jaylen Brown, Kyrie?
I'd rather have Kyrie, honestly, than Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
Jaylen Brown's not even the best Jaylen in the Eastern Conference. It's not even the best Jaylen B.
Bro.
What?
Jalen Brunson.
Hey. Wait a damn minute.
Listen.
He gets like 8. Okay, he's been great the last 10 games. Unreal.
No, he's been great this entire season.
Recently,
he's worth every
the beginning of the season. Now he's great. He's putting up his stat lines are 35, 8, 8. Like he's hitting 40-point games. How'd he play against the Celtics?
He was second scoring behind Randall.
Right.
They beat
again, Julius Randle. Is that that's an all-star right there, right? Not starter.
Yeah. I mean,
you could argue.
Julius Randle is an all-star. I also think that Julius Randle is the most spotty player in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
He was great 2 years ago. He was shit last year, and now he's back to being great this year.
25, 10, and 4.
Right.
On 46.
Those are all-star numbers.
34 shoot. I mean, those are okay. Those are solid. I would love a power forward like that on my team. However, is that better than some of these other guys?
So we'll get into that, but I did want to just touch back onto SGA and Steph Curry. So SGA has played 45 games this season, averaging 30.9 points, 4.8 rebounds, 5.6 assists, with 51.3% from the field, shooting 36.6 from the 3, and 90% from the free throw.
Right.
That's pretty good on 45 games. I mean, averaging 30 points, those are MVP numbers,
These are, yeah.
And they're practically 41.
Steph Curry, he's played 34 games. He did go out early in the season, but he is back now. He's averaging 29.5 points, 6.2 rebounds, 6.4 assists on 49% from the field, 42 from the 3, and 91.8 from the free throw
God
line.
damn it, dude.
I mean, Steph Curry has better numbers, yes, but SGA has played 11 more games than him.
And you could argue about the numbers. I mean, but
I think SGA has better numbers than Steph.
yeah, more points per game, less rebounds, and less assists.
But
Defensively, yeah, Shea is definitely better defensively right now.
I'd rather
Man,
have SGA than
just
Steph Curry.
first off, props to SGA. I mean, look at the progression in numbers from this year to last year. Like his free throw percentage is up 90 points. That's unreal, and his efficiency is up, second highest in his career. I mean, with these scoring numbers, oh my goodness.
So yeah, so I just want to like look at the grander scheme of things with Curry and Shai. The Thunder are 24 and 25, and the Warriors are 25 and 24.
I mean, these are guys in very similar positions, except one of them has been around the league for how long and who has a supporting cast of who versus Shai, who, you know, this is a Thunder team ready to break out at any second.
I agree, and you know, there's a lot of ifs. Chet Holmgren is an if.
Yeah.
You know, but like, okay, so you look at this Golden State Warriors team, they got Steph Curry, they've got Klay Thompson, they've got Draymond Green, they've got Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Kevon Looney, who's been playing out of his mind. But then you look at the Thunder, they got Shai, they got Josh Giddey, and who else? They've got some great rookies in Jalen Williams, but they have Lou Dort. But those guys aren't even getting talked about for the All-Star. Clay's getting talked about for All-Star. Andrew Wiggins is getting talked about for an All-Star. You know, Kevon Looney was like in one of the polls in the All-Star voting. So if you really look at it here, now I know it doesn't matter for All-Star, but this is more of like a who's better in what situation. Like, I don't know. I'm picking Shai.
Yeah, I'm picking Shai.
I would do the same. I'm picking Shai. Now, obviously, you know, All-Star starters. I mean, this happens in every sport. It's about how famous you are too, and that's obviously in the way. I mean, but these are stacked team, All-Star teams, obviously, as they should be, and there's not a lot of wiggle room for these snubs. So Joel Embiid is definitely one I wanted to talk about a little bit. I think he's definitely snubbed, it's really hard to put him in with the East because Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie Irving, and Giannis. Like that is, I would take that. I would take that starting five against anyone.
So you got to drop those forwards, right? So you either drop Giannis, KD, or Tatum. And now I don't want to drop Tatum because I'm a Celtics fan. I mean, maybe
you can't drop Giannis either, though.
Okay, but let's talk about it. So it's the fans, right? The fans want who they want, right? Giannis hasn't been performing as well, but it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's gonna be an all-star starter, right? Yeah. But Giannis, I think, first of all, the Bucks were struggling a little bit. They're really good. I mean, they're the Bucks. Like they're one of the best teams. Now Giannis is having a fantastic year, but you know, I mean, he's having like a down year from like what last year, I think, and the year before. But he's just so good, man. Like, so it's obvious he's gonna be in that captain spot. So the real two that we got to look at here are Kevin Durant and Jason Tatum, who, when they're both healthy, are 1 and 2 in power forward, small forward rankings in fantasy. So like, okay,
Give me Jason
Tatum,
Tatum. Efficiency
you know,
wise, I know you're looking right now, but
yeah,
efficiency wise, give me Tatum. And I think Embiid and Giannis are so similar. Embiid is definitely having a better defensive year than Giannis. I think Giannis's steals and blocks are down from previous. I think they're both under one, which is I think first time in his career. However, you're right. It's Giannis, and fans are going to want to see him play. He's in the captain spot for a reason. It's because he is an all-time great already, and
yeah.
it's awesome to see. So I agree. I think the conversation has to be about Kevin Durant or Tatum.
So I'm going between back and forth between the two of them, and so Tatum's stats, points, rebounds, assists is better. He's averaging 31.1 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. Whereas Kevin Durant's averaging 29.7 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. But one thing I did want to point out was that the NBA has played, there have been 50 games played in this NBA season. Exactly 50 games for the Boston Celtics have played.
KD's played every single one.
Nope, they're 35-15. Kevin Durant has played 39 games, and Jason Tatum has played 47 out of 50 NBA games this season.
Yeah.
And he's averaging 31.1 points, the highest in Boston Celtics, who have the richest history in the NBA.
And the deepest roster this year.
That's unreal. Jason Tatum has stepped up where he's needed and has been leading this Boston Celtics team to greatness. Whereas the Brooklyn Nets have been great. They went on a huge run. Kevin Durant is hurt, though. He gets hurt. So I don't know why Joel Embiid isn't starting over Kevin Durant.
So you're saying it'd be Tatum in the three. What?
Well, the All-Star game is.
I know it's weird like that. So it's just three forwards.
So it says the West and East starters, but they probably won't even be all playing together,
right?
Because of the draft, the All-Star draft. So it's just 2 front court, 3 back court, I think, or vice versa.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think that pretty much sums it up. On how
3 front court, 2 back court.
Yeah. Unless anyone else has any final thoughts about the All-Star game.
I do actually have one final thought.
Okay.
And I was watching TNT, and Shaq actually brought up a really good point about the All-Star game and the way that the voting is put in. I think that it should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lineup. I think that there should be a center spot. I don't think it should be 3 forwards. I think there should definitely be a center spot. In which case, yeah, I think that Joel Embiid makes it 9 out of 10 times. But I mean, the All-Star game is for fun, and we can just talk about whoever, whoever makes it. And I just think it's fun. I think it's a fun little thing that these major sports do. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I think it'll be fun to watch. I know I'll be tuned in, and I know that we'll cover the reserves when they come out.
And the game soon. For sure.
And the game, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all I got.
I always like it because of the discussion it creates for debate. So, that's always fun. But
yeah,
you guys want to talk some NFL?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah,
I'm ready.
We got some games. That sounded really weird.
Games.
Where are
games?
Some games.
I made a banner for whatever. I thought I made a banner for like the divisional. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Bam. Divisional thoughts. I think these were some kick-ass games.
These games.
Some of them were not good. Cowboys,
Giants.
Eagles
was awful.
Cowboys. Giants Eagles was awesome. I had so much fun.
That was such an awful game. I'm trying to think. What else? Again, Bengals Bills was awful.
Hold on. We got to go over our picks. Because we had picks that we wrote down. But I just want to say, I'm going to put the camera on me for a second. I had Eagles -8, Jags +9.5, Niners -4, Bengals +5.5. 4 for 4. Thoughts?
Nicely done, Daniel.
Am I
Nicely
just
done.
really smart? Should I
You are
start betting
him.
now? Because I haven't made any bets in my life, obviously. But if I were to, I just know that if I placed these bets, they wouldn't have hit. So I think I'm just my role is just to be an advisor.
Stick to poker, Dan.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah. Actually, all three of us should stick to that.
But we're underage.
Yeah.
We can't gamble.
Anyway,
Yes, we can.
some other picks I had written down. Kelsey anytime touchdown hit.
Nice.
Thibodeau +1 sack. Nope.
I could have told you not to pick that.
You did.
He only
I
has
had the
4 on the year.
I had the over 48.5 in the Bengals game. I have no idea if that hit.
It did not.
I don't think it did.
They
That was
scored
pretty
37 combined.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another one that didn't hit. CMC anytime touchdown.
I don't think so.
No, he scored.
And then I had CeeDee Lamb, but I don't think he scored.
Cowboys 49ers had the best ending.
Yes.
Okay.
Sam, give us some thoughts.
So let's go game by game real quick. The Giants-Eagles game. The less said about that, the better. But honestly, that's how the game should have won. I mean, we were just outplayed. I mean, coaching's not always going to beat talent. Talent just beat us. I mean, we have Darnay Holmes and Adoree Jackson when they have James Bradbury and Darius Slay.
Yeah.
We have Isaiah Hodgins and Darius Slayton when they have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. It was never a fair matchup. This was how it was going to be. But I think a lot of Giants fans just had an inflated ego because we played well in the last game of the season against the Eagles and the wild card round obviously had a great game against the Vikings. But I mean, this team, we have a good future. That's all you can really ask for. It's just I don't think anyone should have been super surprised about the game. I mean, I wasn't surprised. I was just sad. I just wish put up more of a fight. But
You like the banner I just made?
At least we made the playoffs.
Okay. So
okay.
What happened?
At least for me, regardless of if the Giants lost.
Hold up. I just looked up Cowboys 49ers.
Wait, behind you. Tom! Ah!
Oh my god.
That scared the fuck out of me. I thought that was someone random.
Oh, it's Luke.
Oh.
God. All right. So I just looked up Cowboys 49ers, and the first story is Matt Barnes spits on fiance's ex during Cowboys 49ers game.
Oh, I saw that.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Matt Barnes, the NBA player. Right? That's who it is?
Yeah.
It's definitely not Matt Barnes, the Red Sox player. Or, sorry, former Red Sox player.
Matt Barnes has the best story with Derek Fisher.
Yes.
Just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah.
CMC did have a touchdown.
Yeah. That game was. Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I don't remember. We really didn't watch that game too much after the mediocrity.
Dude, the last play is so funny.
It just sums up their situation perfectly.
I understand what they were trying to do. They were trying to do a big trick play, but no one prepared for the linebacker to bull rush Z.
Dude, you need a touchdown. Just shoot it downfield. Like, that was...
Guys.
What?
I I've looked at the numbers. Out of all of my picks, only one of them hit.
Can you read those off, please?
Okay. For the Chiefs and Jags, I had Trevor Lawrence over 2.5 touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
And then I had Evan Engram anytime touchdown.
Nope.
He did not have a touchdown. And then for the Giants Eagles, I had Daniel Jones over 45.5 rush yards. He did not. He had 24. I had Saquon over 68.5 rush yards.
Oh,
He had 61.
yeah, man.
Bengals Bills, I had Joe Burrow and Josh Allen under 545.5 pass yards, which did hit. They had 504 combined. And then I had Stephon Diggs over 82.5 pass yards, which did not hit. He had like 30 something.
Wait, so
And
which one
then
hit?
The Joe Burrow and Josh Allen
Oh.
under 545 pass yards.
Wow, that was actually that was a good call.
And then Dak over 2 interceptions. He had 1.
Nice.
And so I missed. And George Kittle anytime touchdown did not happen.
Wow. I guess I'm just.
That was a lot.
I think I'm just better.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I Luke. I think I know NFL.
You are him, my friend.
Oh wow! I
There
thought
were
you were gonna
no
like say something
good
back, but that's
divisional
cool.
round games.
I didn't think any of the games were that great, to be honest
They were
with
all
you.
bad. I mean, the Jags Chiefs.
Yeah,
you
why
could
did I
is
even
the
say
best
they were that
one.
good? I think I was thinking the wild card round. Compared
I
to the
think
wild
we're
card
just
round,
lying to our audience.
yeah.
I mean, they saw it. They know.
Trying to
I'd like to
deceive
apologize
the
to everyone.
audience.
What? Wait, what were the games? Okay, so it was the Niners
Jags,
Cowboys. Saw it. We
Chiefs.
already covered.
Jags,
Jags
Chiefs.
Chiefs was good. Was pretty good.
It was okay.
That was
It
the only one where I
good.
was like, my interest was there because Trevor Lawrence looked great the whole game.
Yeah.
And Mahomes. It sucks that Mahomes was hobbling for half of it, but Chad Henne had a great drive. I think that needs to get talked about more. 90 something yard drive downfield from the 10. Great.
And he's done this before for them where Mahomes has been hurt and then he has to go in like the Browns game.
I know. That's
a couple years ago.
Like, this is a great backup that you want to have. I mean, obviously, like, no one is going to want him to start on their team, but anytime you can have a guy get you out of like a potential scoring threat, like, take it. That's awesome.
Chad has been there for, that's what I want to say, 5 years.
Says Alex Smith. I forget.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Yeah, while you do that, I really don't. Do we need to talk about any of these games? Because I think they're pretty self-explanatory. Bengals, Bills. Bengals dominated the whole time. Bills couldn't play in the snow, which is wild. They're off. They don't have an offense. Josh Allen never got going. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is Eli Apple playoff. Yeah. Eli Apple is back. I don't know how to feel. I've been hating Eli Apple. Dude. I've been hating Eli Apple since 2016. Yeah. He was a projected like top 40 pick. And the Giants took him at 10. He was so awful in the Giants. Landon Collins called him a cancer his second year in the league. And then he got traded. I hate Eli Apple, but his Twitter's kind of funny. I kind of like it.
Fucked, dude. Like, I cannot believe some of the shit he was saying. Like, I feel like he just shouldn't have mentioned DeMar Hamlin at all. Like that.
I don't know. That's just like that's such a tricky one that I don't really want to like assume because you don't know. He's trying to talk about DeMar Hamlin. I don't know. I just
which one? So he talked about like Josh Allen and Diggs and how like they were not. Therapy. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I mean, obviously, like there's some stuff that you would just never say, and I would never say that or tweet that. But if Eli Apple wants to,
it's so funny.
He can do what he wants. It's funny. His Twitter background is really ironic. I think it's like spread love or like something. And then his like last 20 tweets are just like, yeah, fuck the Bills. So
Yeah. Bro.
Let's move on to these conference games because I think these are much better games that we'd rather talk about. So let me just I'll put football up and then let me get the banner. So we got some lines.
These games are gonna be great.
These are going to be great games. One in the 3 o'clock spot, one in the 3:30 slot. Great times for games, by the way. Like I think 8:30 is a little too late. 6:30 is perfect.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be making my buffalo dip tomorrow. So
Can't wait.
We know. So we know you can't wait.
What do you mean by that?
Wait,
I'm not going to say it, but
my Apple is trying to become Pat Bev so hard.
no one can encompass the
He is Pat Bev.
No one. I don't think anyone can top.
But imagine like your goal is to become Pat Bev.
You need some better priorities. I mean, if you can't play football well, so
he tweeted. This is kind of funny. He tweeted like he had 0 targets. The receivers had 0 catches, 0 yards on him. Like, buddy, they didn't throw the ball to you because you were there for like 10 snaps.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. We got to talk about more how he got burned in the Ravens game. Burned, absolutely. Like I mean, I wasn't even watching him this game because again, these games weren't that great. But yeah. Let's go Bengals Chiefs. I think that's actually no.
Burrowhead.
Yeah. Why not? Let's talk about it. That mayor of Cincinnati is wild.
Oh yeah,
so ballsy.
That clip was insane. What did he say? Like
he said that Joseph Lee Burrow has to take a paternity test to see if he is Patrick Mahomes' father. And we will find out tomorrow if the paternity test shows that he is the father.
And then said Burrowhead a lot.
Yeah. That's the Burrowhead stuff is funny, but also that's Mahomes' stadium. Look, whatever happens tomorrow, the Bengals could definitely win because this line is, I think it's only minus 1.5. But however, Mahomes is insane in the playoffs at Arrowhead, and before Burrow came along, obviously, I think like he's insane. He's Patrick Mahomes, and he's healthy.
I love Joe Burrow.
Me too.
I love Joe Burrow. I mean, I've never seen a quarterback play with such confidence.
So confident, and he knows he's good, but he's also humble. Like he's never the type of guy to be like to blame anyone. If he has a bad game, it's on him, and he knows that. And I feel like even if he doesn't like something his receivers or his O-line does, he takes full accountability.
I mean, did you see the interview where he got asked like, "Oh, is this like your window for a Super Bowl?"
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, "My career is my whole window."
That's that's baller, dude. Oh my god! And what's funny? Like, I think his rating was around 100. He passed I think it was 242 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. It's not like an insane holy shit, this is unbelievable. But also, it was snowing. The Bills, Josh Allen was terrible, and for a game that's going to hit the under, that's all you need. He managed so well. Now I wanted to watch every snap he played because he's just such a good manager. Looks like the captain. So, but
yeah, wait, I gotta find the clip.
Which one?
Oh, there, I have it. That's a screen share.
I think you can. I just don't know if we'll get copyrighted for it. Probably not, right?
It's on Facebook.
Yeah, might as well. Just show it. Show it. If you can.
Show it, boy.
While you're doing that, if you can figure it out. Do I have to allow you to do that? I don't know.
So I'm going to send you the link, Dan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll show it. Yeah, send it in the chat. Anyway, lines for this game. Money line is Chiefs minus 125. Spread is Chiefs minus 1.5. Over under is 48 points. Now, before that press conference, the Chiefs were +1. And as soon as Mahomes got off that table and his ankle looked fine, lines immediately switched. Do we think he's going to be mobile enough to play? Play
he'll be fine.
Full ability. Because
he'll be fine, but it's still. I mean, it's gonna hurt. Like it's gonna affect him, but he can play.
Right.
He's.
Oh, I know this video. Yeah, I do want to show this. Hold on 1 sec. This one is sick.
It's so cold.
Give me 1 sec.
Also, I was watching the Pat McAfee show. So the Bengals, they wore the white jerseys on purpose because it's like harder to see in the snow.
Oh, I saw this.
You guys can see this, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's so cold.
Justin Fields did the same thing.
Yeah, but it's Joe Burrow white and it's snowing.
But like, Joe Burrow
in the white unis.
See, watch. Let's have a breakdown of this.
Okay.
Yeah. Twist, throws, gritty.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. Wait, hold on. Throw, twist,
gritty.
Hey, I didn't even notice that.
I don't think he did the gritty.
Who's he?
I don't think he did it on purpose. Trent Irwin.
Did you guys see Hayden Hurst gritty?
No. I really like Hayden Hurst though.
Yeah. That he hit the coldest gritty. Like obviously Mike Gesicki rules the gritty.
The shitty.
Yeah. We should get some picks down. Who's gonna win this game? Why?
I'm going the Bengals. The Bengals. Even though I do have the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. I really, really want the Bengals to win here because I love the Bengals. I love Joe Burrow. I love Jamar Chase. I love T. Higgins. I love, they're such a young, explosive team that I think that, I mean, if they go back to the Super Bowl, this is their chance.
Yeah.
And I just love to see that.
Okay, so obviously for me, I have Bengals Niners Super Bowl, and did I even pick who? Did I ever say who I thought was going to win the Super Bowl? Did I say Niners? Sure. I think I said Niners.
Yeah.
I want the Bengals to win the Super Bowl. I think the Niners will win. I think it's such an NFL script for Brock Purdy to win. But in this game, I'm going to go the opposite, Luke. I think the Chiefs are going to win this. I have been thinking about this for a while. And if the Bengals and Niners play in the Super Bowl, I'm going to take all the credit I can. However, Patrick Mahomes fully healthy now. There's a big gap for me. There's a big gap between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. In accolades, in not relying on talent, like in overall, just what's the word? Just longevity. I just think Patrick Mahomes he's him, and this is going to be such a good QB matchup, and it's gonna get the attention of like the entire fan base, NFL fan base. Like this is a great game. I just think Patrick Mahomes has the edge in this one.
So I have the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. But so I think if the Niners move on and they play the Bengals, then I think the Niners win. If I think the Niners move on and play the Chiefs, then I think the Chiefs win.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stick to this Chiefs. I mean, it's such a good game. I mean, it's really hard to go against the Bengals though, too, because the Bengals own the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. Joe Burrow owns the Chiefs. So this is probably the toughest game to predict.
Yeah, this is impossible, which is why I've been flip-flopping. It's gonna be a QB shootout, and they have fully healthy offenses. Well, except actually that's a lie because the Bengals O-line. However, like we saw against the Bills, Joe Burrow throws it out of the pocket very fast. Like he does not waste time. He knows that the pressure is coming. I don't know what defensive ends are on the Chiefs are really going to be a threat to Joe Burrow. Obviously, this is still a rookie O-line and
Chris Jones.
Right. So if that's going to be probably again, which I said in the Bills game, that's what you got to watch out for. If Chris Jones can get past these rookies, then I totally think this game is in the Chiefs' hands. So,
yeah.
But picks wise, I'm going to go Chiefs -1.5. Just because it's really just a matter of like, I mean, that's a flip flop, right? If the Bengals win, they're going to cover. If the Chiefs win, they're going to cover. So, and then what's the over? It's like 48. That's such a big line. I'm going under. And then let me look for player picks. Luke, do you have any?
I'm gonna retire from player picks for this.
Really?
Week.
You know what? Since I'm on a hot
yeah.
streak, I might as well. Touchdown scores. Let me go.
I mean, I'll do Travis Kelce anytime touchdown, right? I mean, that's
that hit last time. I'll go the same. Travis Kelce. I think that's
actually. I'm gonna do some like plus like 1,000 chance. I'm gonna do like
last touchdown scorer.
I'm gonna do like Juju touchdown.
You know what? I'm gonna go Isaiah Pacheco, first time touchdown scorer. Book it.
Actually, I'm gonna go Marquez Valdes-Scantling touchdown.
What?
How many touchdowns does Valdes-Scantling have this year?
So you have, let me get this right. You have Jerick McKinnon, Travis Kelce, Juju, and you're
Pacheco.
He scored one last week.
He scored two the whole year.
MVS touchdown.
How many has he scored in his career?
Look, you should have taken
15.
Travis Kelce.
Hey, you know what? We can't judge the pick because it could hit. Don't and if you're on it, and hey, he's not hitting. So, but I'm writing it down. Pacheco first time for me. Kelce anytime. Chiefs under the game under 48 points and Chiefs -1.5. So
I'll go if we're doing player picks. Jamar.
Okay. Anytime. Any picks or final thoughts before we go to this next game?
O'Reilly.
Oh, parts.
I gotta see if this guy is actually on the
team.
What?
Could have picked someone that's not like on the team.
Oh my god! Yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure this guy's still on the team. Wait. Shit. Is Alex Smith still on this team? Andy Dalton. Is he still on the Bengals? Oh, you know what? I'm going with
AJ Green.
Giovanni Bernard.
I'll go
Samaje
Perine.
Samaje.
First time, anytime, or last time? Last touchdown. Last touchdown is a crazy one to bet on.
Samaje still.
Have you guys ever heard of anyone bet on last time touchdown score?
No.
Because I don't know what betting is.
No, me neither. Anyway, let's move on to this other game because this one is going to be crazy. This is the number one offense versus the number one defense.
I already have my pick. It's going to be a shock.
Okay. Oh, are you picking the Eagles?
Yep.
Wow. Tell us why.
I mean, the Giants are mid last week, but if you look at this Eagles team, I mean, they have easily the best offensive line in football. Their defensive line is so good. Nobody talks about the defensive line, but they had 70 sacks this year. They had 4 guys on the defensive line with 10+ sacks.
That's insane.
They're ridiculous. They have great corner duo. I mean, They just have insane talent, and I hate Philly. I hate saying it.
Wow, this is awesome. I did not think we were going to say this. And I told you that the Eagles were going to smoke the Giants, no questions asked, and by more than 8 points.
Bro,
So,
I'm not gonna
there's
lie.
three-
I literally do not remember you ever saying that.
Dude,
so
I have it
there's
written
three.
down.
There are
Look
three
at the tape.
outcomes that I can predict.
Look
for
at
the
the hold
game.
on, Sam, shut up. Look at the tape.
No, I
Watch the
won't.
film.
I won't be silenced.
I'll pull it up right now. That's gonna take too long, but it's there. We'll watch it after this. You doubting me? I don't even. Sam, continue.
So, what is it saying?
I don't know. I have Niners plus
Oh,
2.5.
okay. Oh, yeah. I know what I'm saying. So, there's three results that I could see.
Okay.
My bad.
You forgot all of them.
So three results that I could see happening. One, the 49ers win a very close game. Two, the Eagles win a very close game. Three, the Eagles blowing the 49ers out of the water.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the Niners could blow the Eagles out of the water.
Not at all. I mean, the Eagles have the best offensive line in football, like I've said, and the Eagles' defensive line is super underrated. And the Eagles, like, you see the locker room, you see the way that they play. Like, I don't want to question anybody's passion or desire to win a Super Bowl, but the Eagles, it just seems like this is their year, which I hate. But, I mean, they got them beat at the quarterback's position, got them beat at receivers, I'd say. Got them beat at offensive line, secondary. I just think they're going to win.
Yeah, the Eagles are gonna. I mean, I would love the 49ers to win. I love the 49ers, but the Eagles just played so well. I just think they're gonna win. Dan, we can't hear you.
I could hear him. That's just because he's yelling.
Oh, my bad.
We could hear him through the wall.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could hear him.
Am I really that annoying?
Yeah.
How did Bosa play against the Cowboys? Let's find out. No sacks.
What? Okay, word. I think he'll. I don't know.
Yeah, no sacks.
No 2 tackles, no sacks. That and the Cowboys, their offensive line is really good.
What is Bosa's middle name?
What?
What is Reed?
John?
Oh, mine. I thought it said Nicholas Jose Bosa. It's like, what?
Dumbass.
Hi guys, I have my picks.
Okay. Oh wow. Oh no.
Both of them are anytime touchdown.
Okay.
For the Eagles, I'm picking Quez Watkins anytime touchdown. and then for the Niners, I'm doing Juwan Jennings anytime touchdown.
Bro, you decided, okay, let's go for each team's third, fifth weapon. No score, right?
I'm going
Don't do the fifth weapon.
I'm going Trey Lance last touchdown.
Fuck you.
Trey Lance last touchdown, and Carson Wentz joins the Eagles for this game. Anytime touchdown.
Jason Kelsey touchdown.
That would be crazy. Yeah, they put it.
Bless you.
I heard that through the wall.
Only want I want the Eagles and the Chiefs to win because I want a Kelsey Bowl.
No, I don't want that.
Yes.
I do.
Travis versus.
I would much rather Niners.
Jason.
Well, actually, I'd rather Niners Bengals.
You don't want to see a Kelsey Bowl?
No.
That'd be so cool. Because especially.
Yeah, I guess that's not the worst thing.
I think it'd be sick especially if Jason Kelsey retires. He gets to play after this year. He gets to play. He gets to have his last game be against his brother and against his former coach. That'd be a cool story.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. I just don't want it to happen.
I hate you.
Okay, my picks: Niners plus 2.5. I think the Niners win this. And my reason why is because I think Niners D-line, I think Bosa will get past the O-line a few times, and I know that Eagles O-line is great, but Lane Johnson is hurt slightly.
Still him though.
He's great. I just think Bosa is unbelievable, and we'll get past them. Another thing is that I'm thinking about Slay and what's his name? The other
James
corner.
Bradbury?
Yeah, I'm thinking about Slay and Bradbury, and I'm thinking about how what?
Shut up about Bradbury.
I'm thinking about how Brock Purdy plays, and he does not take many chances. Shanahan is going to draw up a lot of plays to make sure that the ball is nowhere near these guys, whether that's screen passes, slants over the middle. Same thing they did against the Cowboys. Same thing they did against whoever they played before that, the Seahawks. So I think Shanahan will take this team to the Super Bowl.
But Shanahan hasn't planned for a team like the Eagles. I mean, it's not like you're playing Dallas where all you have to worry about is Micah Parsons and maybe DeMarcus Lawrence. No, like the Eagles, they have dogs in the secondary.
That's true, but have the Eagles played against a dynamic defense, a dynamic offense like the Niners, who have three running back? What do you say?
The New York Giants. You're telling me like Matt Breida and Saquon isn't a dynamic duo in the backfield? CMC and Elijah Mitchell, who?
I'm just gonna let that speak for itself. I'm gonna take the under in points again. I'm gonna do both unders. Niners cover, and let's throw my actual touchdown scorer pick in here. Dallas Goedert for anytime.
Quez Watkins better.
Who is that?
Quez Watkins is just fast.
Does he get
touches? Anyway, can I show you guys something?
Okay.
No.
Are you able to screen share it?
Mm-hmm. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, it's. Oh, I have to add it. Okay.
That's why I think the Eagles are going to win.
Is that Rocky?
Yeah, that's so crazy.
It's a 49ers shirt.
Wait. Oh, I didn't even see. Wow, that is a 49ers shirt.
On the Rocky statue.
Dude, what the fuck?
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
That's sports for you.
Philly's gonna combat that by like putting Eagle shit, like literal bird shit, all over the stadium.
Okay, I hate Philly. I hate the city. I hate the Eagles. One thing I will say, they make games fun.
Mm-hmm.
They make these rivalries very fun.
It was so fun, and it was fun having them on my fantasy team the whole year.
Like, I love where the NFL is right now with these rivalries. Like, Bengals Chiefs is a huge rivalry. Like, and the Bills Chiefs, Bengals Bills. Like, they're teams that just want to outplay each other and hate each other and just beat each other. Like, and it's natural. It's not like, oh, we're in the same division. It's we want to beat you because we think we're better than you, and they're always going to be in the playoffs.
Do we think these games are going to be better than last week?
I think these two games will be the best playoff games.
I think so, yeah.
I think one of these has the potential to be an all-timer. These are unbelievable.
I mean, we said that about Bengals Bills.
Yes, but the stakes weren't as high as they were in this.
Bills are frauds, if I'm honest.
Frauds, yeah.
They need to work.
And look at their cap space and look at who they're losing.
They should blow it up.
Not yet.
They should trade Josh Allen. They should trade Stephon Diggs, Von Miller.
I'm looking forward to
Trey.
that season.
Yeah. They should trade Trey White too.
He's gonna be a free agent.
Yeah. So, and they're losing one of their safeties too, right?
Well, it's Poyer.
Yeah, Poyer. Yeah. So, and Singletary will be gone. So they'll have zero run game.
They have James Cook, and they're probably going to draft Bijan Robinson. So
you think what pick will they have?
20 something.
7.
Bijan might be there.
He could
Yeah,
be.
but Jahmyr Gibbs could also be there. He's
Mhm.
really good too.
I just closing out. I think before we're gonna talk Super Bowl obviously, and what happened after this game. Not really talk the Pro Bowl too much, but we want to talk heavy into the NFL draft because I'd love to do a live stream of that. I think that'd be cool.
We could.
Yeah. Also, it is just fun, like casual, just viewing party. So we might just post our reactions after because the honestly the casual experience it was fun last year.
Maybe we can get some phone video and splice it together or something.
Yeah,
like
I think
that.
we should just
TikTok
have like
instant reactions.
Yeah,
Something like that.
I think we should just set up someone's computer and just film.
Yeah.
Like us.
We'll see.
React.
Because I just want I want it to be genuine content, and I don't.
3 months away.
I think I'd rather. Yeah. That's true, but oh man, I love the draft.
Next week, I think we should predict the award winners.
I agree. Let's do that.
Yeah,
That'll be a quick.
Next week will probably be a quicker one. We'll probably not talk about as much football, since it is like their bye week before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So we'll probably dive in. Yeah, we'll dive in a little bit more to probably some MLB, some NBA.
Yeah.
Probably won't be the longest episode. Probably won't be like this.
No, this will be a quick one. We might go back to our 3 topics format for this week or next week, just because this was kind of the last round of MLB trades that really matter before spring training. I don't think there's going to be any bigger signings or trades than what happened this week, which was crazy.
Mike Trout to the Yankees.
Don't even
But
joke
yeah,
about that.
I think
Talk about some NBA. Yeah, that'll be fun. So,
alrighty.
But that was a good one. I think there's a lot. I mean, these games are gonna be great. And Sam, why don't you give us some words of wisdom on this?
Don't root for Philly. If you root for Philly, just unsubscribe.
You picked them.
I'm not rooting for them. I just think they're gonna win. I don't want them.
Yeah. Luke?
I only have one thing to say. Take care, brush your hair.
Okay, let's go to quote of the day. My quote of the day. Man is a creature who lives not upon bread alone, but primarily by catchwords. Never mind.
Okay.
Don't drink too much this weekend, except if your team.
Wait, no. What are you talking about, dude?
What?
We're on
For the people that are of age.
Yeah.
Drinking doesn't
Dude,
mean
why
alcohol.
would you even say that?
You could drink a lot of water, dude. Like, you could still, like,
Stay
drown from
hydrated.
drinking water.
That's my word. That's my quote of the day. Stay hydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say the Addison Rae quote. Hydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Bad leap.
Bye, try take. See ya next.
Well, I don't want to hear from them. All right.
Bye, try gay.
See you guys.